Praise be Jesus Christ, now and forever. As you would expect at this difficult time, I'd be asking for your prayers for our brethren throughout the Middle East, all over the Middle East. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, and death, of course, and destruction. So your prayers are greatly needed and appreciated. As you listen to this nugget, I will actually be in Egypt, please God. I'm recording it the week before, there to inspect some of our programs, our businesses that we're helping to support, mainly with our Coptic brethren. So I would ask again also for your prayers for that mission and for that journey, and for all our brethren there, and for me. Thank you. Every week when we recite the Nicene Creed, formulated in 325 AD, remember we celebrated its 1700th anniversary last year, or even the Apostles' Creed, which truly does go back to the followers of the Apostles like St. Ignatius of Antioch or St. Polycarp, we proclaim both our membership of and our belief in the Church, one, holy, Catholic, and apostolic. Without all four of those constitutive parts, we may be a member of some church-adjacent body, but we are not active members of the Church. As we journey through Lent, now heading to the fourth Sunday, we recall, as we do every year, that we are preparing to reaffirm our faith on Easter Sunday. We won't recite the Creed, but we renew our baptismal promises, including our belief in and membership of the Church. Thus, we should ponder on what that means. It's not a club, certainly not a gathering of the like-minded, not a social association, not a group of friends, most certainly not a gathering of the saintly. It is, as we know, the mystical body of Christ, his very body, wherein we experience his life most completely through the sacraments, hear his word proclaimed and expounded, and are united through our baptism with our fellow believers throughout the world in a bond stronger than blood. We are in a completely new kind of society, strangers and sojourners on earth. That's the very minimum of what it means when we renew those promises. Perhaps we should be careful what we say, or not say it if we don't mean it. Reading a new collection of the works of the Protestant theologian Stanley Hauerwas recently, I was struck by two things in particular which can help us in our meditation on the Church. The first, which could take up a whole book, is his conviction that the Church must be the Church. By that he means not only what I just said about what the Church is not, social association, etc., or a place where we are confirmed and comforted in our prejudices and conformed to the culture, but that it is unlike any other body, every other body. All of the social justice work, the works of charity, etc., flow from the Church, but they are not the Church, its reason for being, its raison d'être. What the Church is, apart from many other things, is a fabulous phrase in the book. The Church is the embassy of the kingdom in the world. An embassy, the place where the interests of a state are represented, in fact the very presence of that state in another country. Remember what we heard at Mass on Ash Wednesday, the very start of the season. We heard from St. Paul's second letter to the Corinthians that we, members of that mystical body, are ambassadors for Christ, entrusted with the message of the need for all to be reconciled to God. Isn't part of the Lenten journey, this Lenten time, about becoming better representatives of our heavenly embassy? Brethren, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, like a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.